Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. It is May 18th. Lisa, Lydia, Scott with you here this morning. Looks like the conditions are kind of changing out there. Kind of a dreary day. We'll get Lydia's forecast here in just a second. Before we jump into that, I want to remind you, of course, we're live on Facebook every weekday morning. Love it when you join us live. Of course, you get your very latest morning forecast and your morning news headlines as well. But it stays on your feed throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you if you can't join us live, or check it out as a podcast. Just go to inform.com/podcast and look for the Inform Minute.
All right, starting out this morning, kind of stuck under clouds, misty, dreary, foggy, kind of just
Monday.
Icky.
It is just kind of icky out there. Really needed rain, got a good drink of water in a lot of spots on your Sunday. Now we're kind of in between systems, but we're just dealing with some stubborn lingering moisture. It's enough to bring visibility down. We're down to a mile or less in some spots. It's soupy. Maybe the windshield wipers this morning if you drive through a little pocket of mist. Otherwise, a dry start to your Monday morning. We'll watch more showers build their way in out of the southwest as the day goes on. Scattered light rain, heaviest in the southern valley over into Lakes Country, a lot less as you travel further up to the northwest. I'd say an additional 1/10 to a half inch today. Those showers wind down overnight tonight. I think a few spotty showers still possible for Tuesday. Won't necessarily call it a totally dry day. Cloudy, especially to start, and highs only in the 40s tomorrow. Any rain tomorrow would be less than 1/10 of an inch. So tomorrow's accumulations are pretty minimal. All of that clears out late Tuesday. We could get a little late day sunshine before the sun sets. That now after 9 p.m., by the way.
Yeah.
Crazy. Could get a little quick sunshine. The overall message, though, will be the clearing sky overnight Tuesday into Wednesday. A little new moisture in the air, light wind, that clear sky. Spells of frost potential to me. Temperatures fall down into the low 30s on Wednesday morning. That's cold. If you're parked outside Tuesday night, you might need a little time on Wednesday morning to scrape away the frost. If you have sensitive plants that are already out, make sure they're covered or brought inside. And then obviously we'll watch for agricultural impacts too from any sort of frost potential on Wednesday morning. Temps by Wednesday afternoon are in the 60s. We see some sun. We're in for some wind on Thursday. This time though, because of this rain, I'm not as concerned about a fire danger or a blowing dirt dust situation that we had last week. Very windy on Thursday, but it helps to warm us back up into the 60s to near 70. Another quick shower chance overnight Thursday into early Friday before we kind of warm things up into the weekend. Temps back near 70 by Saturday. So these are your chilly days here, Monday, Tuesday, and then obviously cold Wednesday morning with the frost potential, but then it starts warming up. I have 80s on the 10-day next week.
Okay.
Just in time for the unofficial start to summer.
Yes.
All right.
Memorial Day on Monday. All right, that's all. Thanks.
Sounds
Thanks,
great. Thank
Lydia.
you. Okay, well, today a man will be sentenced after pleading guilty in a drunk driving crash that killed a 6-year-old girl. Travis Bell admitted he was drunk when he rear-ended a car that was stopped at a red light on Highway 2 nearly 2 years ago. Katarina Luthane was killed in that crash. Bell reached a plea deal in January that calls for 3 to 6 years in prison.
A Fargo man will learn his sentence today in a violent downtown beating that left 2 men seriously injured. Sergio Granados was charged in a 2024 attack that left 1 man unconscious and another man with a broken nose and fractured orbital bones. Just before trial, Granados entered an Alford plea to a charge of accomplice to aggravated assault.
A woman charged after a SWAT standoff at a Fargo hotel is expected to plead guilty today. Jessica Mahar and Justin Peterson were arrested for barricading themselves in a room at the Travel Lodge just off 13th Avenue in December. Mahar is charged with assaulting a peace officer. Peterson pleaded guilty last month. He was sentenced to 32 days in jail and 18 months probation.
The suspect in a double stabbing in South Fargo is in court today ahead of his trial. Maverick Harold is charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault. Police say that he broke into an apartment in the early hours of December 19th. Court documents say 1 man was stabbed in the chest, the other was stabbed in the stomach and arm. A proposed order to delay proceedings was filed in court on Friday, but as of right now, his trial is still set for tomorrow.
There are changes to a proposed crosswalk near the lights in West Fargo. The crosswalk would go on 32nd Avenue near 5th Street West by the West Fargo Sports Arena. Instead of completely removing the eastbound left turn lane, the city now plans to install flashing beacons above the crosswalk to better warn drivers about pedestrians. The project is expected to cost about $350,000. The West Fargo City Commission will vote on the engineer's report at tonight's meeting.
If you take the Red River Bridge on I-94, you might run into some bottlenecked traffic today. Crews will be working on installing pieces for a new overhead message board on the North Dakota side of the river. Those lane closures, because of that project, are expected to last for 3 weeks.
Minnesota Governor Tim Walz has declared a peacetime emergency as wildfires burn across northern Minnesota. The Flanders fire near Cross Lake has now grown to over 1,600 acres, and it's only 20% contained this morning. The Stewart Trail fire near Two Harbors is estimated at more than 350 acres. That is about 60% contained.
Today on Hot Mic with Dom Izzo, it was a historic weekend on the track for both NDSU and UND, with each team shattering records. A recap of an impressive Summit League championship haul. Plus, the Bison have found their quarterback commit for the class of 2027, and he has a familiar look. Carter Temple joins Dom at 10:30 to chat about heading to Fargo. Hot Mic is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and Inforum.com.
And now's a great time to get that Inforum.com subscription, 99 cents a month for your first 3 months. Just go to Inforum.com/subscribe to check out the deals.
And you can join us for the rest of our newscast today. Our next one's at 11, then 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10.
Have a great day, everyone.